Hello everyone, and welcome into yet another stream. Hi there. Yes, we're back again. Hi the happy, hi the roller, hi the Bionerd. Make it. Timing has been great lately. I just got high. The duality of man, ladies and gentlemen. The duality of man. Ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Also going to best comments. There we go. So everyone, how you doing? How's your day going? I'll be honest, mine isn't going great. However, let's see. I have a system. So, I have a very pragmatic approach to when I'm feeling great, when I'm not. I am extremely bipolar, have been for a while, which kind of lent me a bit of a couple of plans in case. And so what I've done is I got some fruit, I got some vegetables, and today I spent the entire day eating only veggies, only fruits. I've got some vitamin supplement, which I got just been chugging down. I've got some coffee to get some caffeine. I've been outside. I'm basically doing everything I can to be stereotypical healthy, you know? Because I don't know if it's placebo or not, but it temporarily helps. And that's what we need today, because we will be... I'm working on the video, 6 more minutes, am I right? But I'm really close to finishing this video, and I'm quite determined to finally be over with it, my goodness.
So what you're saying, when you get a headache, instead of the long-term solution, go for the short-term solution and take vitamins always.
Well, no, it's not quite a headache. Headache is more like a symptom. There's a whole bunch of things. Headache, sometimes a headache, stomachache, feeling sleepy. It all comes as a group.
Fair enough.
And this works sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't, but you know, you take all the wins you can get. Hold on, I'm checking out the animation. There we go. We have cubes. Now, trying to be the image of healthy is unhealthy, make it. I'm not trying to be. First of all, not image. Image suggests performance. This is not performance, the opposite. I also have mystery pills on my desk I could take. Those will do something. Hold on, first things first, I need to chug a bit of coffee. Okay. Waiting for the caffeine to kick in, and we'll get everything ready. Now, as I mentioned previously, we did get the simulation correct, we did get the visualization correct. Now all we need to do is connect it. Mine is horrible because I wanted to make an app for my smartwatch that I searched how. It turns out how many OS has ETS, sends a TypeScript, as its native language. I no longer want to make it up. That is very based. Hold on, I need to screenshot it. That is the correct choice. And just, hold on, there we go. Smart devices and their operating systems are absolutely terrible most of the time. Because they're meant like to be sort of convenience bullshit sort of thing. It's the polar opposite of like embedded systems. Those are great. Well, they're terrible, but for the other side of the spectrum reasons, so. Now, here's the pickle we've been having. Right here, I'm gonna have the array of coordinates, array of velocities, array of accelerations. Then we're gonna delete all of those, and then we're just keeping all of the other values the same, because the radius won't change, mass will also be a thing. Instead of a circle, we'll have a sphere, like this, and so on and so forth. Now here's the pickle. The pickle is, for some reason, really often when I try to make arrays of value trackers, they do not work. Which is a biggie, because I'll be brutally honest, I don't have any other ideas on how to make multiple value trackers in automated fashion. Which, well, I guess we'll need to cross that bridge when you get to it. Hi, Sanj. Hi, welcome.
Did you fix the physics engine, or did you give up on physics engine?
Well, no, there's just gonna be no conservation of energy. I'm fine with that.
Fair enough. So you did give up. Good.
Calling giving up is a bit harsh. Okay, this is
Alright.
the three-dimensional. What is sphere size? Coordinates. Oh yeah, right. That's the adjusting the size, because right here effectively we also need this, and this will be for the rendering, which means that now if we do the malim on the simulation, we need to specify what class, because there's only one that will work. Hi, Natalska. Hi. I know this was good because you can use the Android Studio. Make the app because it's coordinating supervisor supported. So it sucks. Coding stream. Yeah, it's a coding stream.
Yeah. Isn't every stream coding stream?
Almost every stream is coding stream, yeah. Just like almost every stream is physics and math stream and Blender, whatever.
Just like almost every stream is chess stream.
Almost every stream is chess stream. Need 2 for 40. By the way, Bionet, why are you excited about the coding stream? I recall that you've been joining in. If I recall correctly, your lag had it so that you've kept joining in on almost exclusively the coding streams, which was about as far topic-wise from biology and bio-related stuff as possible. So, I'm just curious. Do you find coding interesting? I'll be right back. Alright, Asga. Alright. I'll wait you. Why is this taking such a long time to render? That's not a great sign.
This is the good time for the other fanboy to show up, right?
For the what?
For the other fanboy to show up.
Huh?
No?
Who's the other fanboy?
The maid guy? I think? No?
Like the made this? Are
Yeah.
they a fanboy?
I'm guessing?
Nah,
I think they said something around the lines of being fanboy and unemployed now.
I wouldn't know. I think they were talking to you. Wasn't intruding. Okay, so here we have the sphere
yeah.
moving on a bunch of different dimensions. Splendid. I'm interested in bioinformatics and modeling biological systems. Holy shit, I take back everything I said. That is spot on them.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, what do you mean, bioinformatics and modeling biological systems?
No, I'm asking Olo.
Python object-oriented programming. A joke acronym.
Why they made like that?
I don't know. Ask Olo. Olo's been making this joke almost every stream for the past week or so. Ask him. Okay.
You don't make poop jokes. Anyhow, programming, huh?
Yeah. My Shut up! My dishwasher's yelling at me.
Your microwave.
And not in a sexist way.
Yeah. All your dishwashers are men.
It's incredible how I do believe it is meta-irony when you can say something innocent, but just by the sheer mention of it, it no longer is innocent.
What do you mean?
Well, just by yelling out and not in a sexist way, that made the sentence itself no longer innocent. It doesn't matter. You're autistic, it's fine. Right here, this is what we've done with circles, and we want to do the same thing. So basically, we'll have a sphere, we'll set its color, that's correct. Then what we want is the scale to be sphere size of the coordinates. Shit!
Do we see another person just being after me?
No, I think they need their own cutscene. It does suck, you know what upsets me? There is like a...
Yeah.
There are so goddamn many relationship dynamics that don't even have a name because of how not mainstream they are, because they're not mainstream, simply because they best work in gay settings. So for example, House and Wilson, for example, like you don't have that kind of you don't have a name for that kind of relationship dynamic, and that's because most relationship dynamics were made on straight couples. It just ruins everything.
There's some exclusively gay dynamics,
No one even...
like being rivals
Black-
for too long. Means you're just lovers now.
Black Cat Golden Retriever. That's a good one.
Can you enlighten me what that means?
Black Cat and Golden Retriever.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the show Good Omens? Okay. Are you familiar with the show Sandman?
I don't fucking watch dating shows, man.
They're not dating shows. One of them is about an angel and a demon, and the other one is about the concept of like the... Well, that's kind of difficult because they're not quite gods.
It's a millennial woman slop. I don't watch this, you know?
The fuck you mean Okay, I'm gonna... Hold on. Let me bring you up some pictures from the Sandman and... Oh, millennial... You are... Whoa, you're in a world of pain. Sure, hold on. Let me get some... This is unbelievable. I really hate you speak. I really do. So it's gonna take me pain to say this. It's gonna be very painful for me to say it, but it's funny, so I'm gonna. Sandman is basically a show about a god who's mugging all the time. I mean, look at this. This is comical. The work the guy is putting into his facial expression is unbelievable. Look, and he genuinely is like that the entire 2 seasons. 2 seasons. To every single scene, that's what he looks like. This is comical. But this is nothing, like Sandman show...
Of the fucking, of the meme, was it like male models when they...
Yeah.
What's the fucking word? Yeah, you know what.
Yeah, I know which one. Hold on, I'm pretty sure I can find it. It should be on in the meme channel. I'm gonna ban people talking from the meme channel. I swear. I'm just gonna. No, I'm not joking. I can do it. I can just have the ban it bot remove any message that doesn't have an image. And it would just be too annoying to talk. Yeah, doesn't matter. But hold on, if you want to tell me, okay, Desire from the Sandman show. Look at this bad bitch and repeat what you said, and you better take your fucking... Honestly, just... Hold on, I just got distracted. What was I talking about?
She looks like... What was her fucking name?
Wait, what did you say?
The fucking the woman from... She looks like the woman from... Oh, it's a guy. She looks like a woman from... fucking... 101 Dalmatians.
Cruella?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. She looks like... Oh, it's a guy.
Absolutely correct.
House and Wilson, I love their totally heterodynamic. That's what I'm saying, right? But that doesn't have a name because it's not straight. House and Wilson originated. They invented gay people.
They invented gay.
And you can quote me on that. Right. What was I saying? I got distracted looking at Desire. Okay, yes, Blender. I do have to say, I don't know if any of you will watch Sandman, but Desire, incredible character. It's to be fair, the first season it kind of sucks Desire-wise. It's a good season, but Desire-wise it sucked. But second season Desire, my goodness gracious me, what a character. And yeah, I watch it for the plot, okay? That's what I watch it for.
Yeah, and you did me for personality. Yeah, sure.
What was I doing? Hold on, I need to refresh my mind right now real quick. Yes, I need axes in this case, that's what we need. We need...
You need to stop thinking about Desire.
I need to stop thinking about Desire. That's not on me, you've seen the character. The character, that's the point of the character, right? I'm not the weird one in this case. Why do people think I'm gay, by the way? Jeez. You start talking about Desire from the Sandman for like 5 minutes and everyone just gets... Honestly. The woke left...
Everyone gets hard.
There's nowhere I was going with this. Honestly, the woke left got to all of you when it shows. There we go. Now what do I need? I need the colors, right? Shit, it's hard to focus. Okay. We got this going 0.2.
You always can't focus around me, I know.
I can't get the picture of Desire. I mean, that was the point of this, like, it's Desire. The whole point of the show is that you have these, like, endless, which are kind of like, I don't know, gods on crack. And they are Dream, Desire, Despair, because they're twins. For some reason they're all twins, but they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. Dream, Desire, Despair, Death, Destruction, Delirium, and Destiny. And Delirium was also Delight, but they never explained that. Yeah, you know what? It's a long story. I watch it for the plot. The
Where is Dickus Humongous?
Shut up. This 0.7 move you up. Stop that.
Okay, I mean... I'm not sure.
It's a serious show. I will be quoting you on that. I'm glad that my quotes will live on. Yeah, so straight shows, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Totally straight shows.
Straight shows, yes. It's very straight.
I watch exclusively straight shows. Right.
You need to show me some of your shows.
Oh, there's no stuff. Oh, damn it, this sucks. Where are you going? That is not where you should be going. How can you extrude yourself on the normal when I do it like this? You don't seem to have a problem with me doing this, but you seem to have a problem.
I mean, you seem to be extruding yourself a lot after seeing Desire.
You mean to tell me I'm wrong, by the way? Hold on. The entire character, that's the point of the character, alright? It's not gay. The point of the character is that their name is Desire, okay? If you look at all the characters, you'd see... Shut up. Shut up. You're trying to gaslight me into thinking I'm gay. And I am on to you. You're not
You seem to be projecting quite hard today.
Need to mirror this on all the axes. There we go. Now, how do I do it in a smart way? I don't think I can. Well,
have you seen the the video I pinned you for.
Hold on. Which video?
In Clanka chat.
Clunker chats. When did you send it?
I have a feeling you're gonna enjoy it very much after our talk today. For artistic reasons purely.
It's not gay to be attracted to the god of lust. It's beyond. It's the concept of lust. You know what? I think you're just out to get me. Why does he have a gun in his mouth?
It's I don't know. It's a gunplay. He likes it.
Swing? No, he's not by type.
No.
No, jokingly, no.
I'm sure there are men that aren't your type.
What is that even supposed to mean? Why did you say in a sarcastic tone?
Today?
Green. Okay, we need red to be red, blue to be blue, and you won't fucking believe it. Someone serious
Yellow
one
to
day
be
is
yellow.
gonna. No, green to be green, idiot.
Oh.
We're gonna one day someone serious
Yeah.
serious will actually accidentally tune into my stream and well, I don't know what we'd be doing, but I'm certain that serious person will leave immediately and possibly
Assuming that
never best contact
definition
again.
of serious. Like fucking right wing? Is that the definition of serious? Like, oh no, these
No.
guys are gay, I don't like them. I don't like gay.
See, there is a difference between being gay and talking about railing the Zion. Okay. The thing
you
is,
didn't say that
we
before.
could. I feel like it was heavily implied. I don't mean to be that guy. You could say the same exact thing in a straight way, and it just still would deter serious people. But shouldn't all gods be non-binary because they represent all sides of the spectrum? I mean, they're not gods. That's the only comeback I have. It's a person meant to be a person. What the hell is going on? I'm doing cubes. That's it.
You're doing desire.
I wish. Yeah, if I was part of the endless, then there would be dream, despair, dream, despair, delirium, destiny, death, distraction, doing, desire. Those would be the 8. Oh, such a boomer joke. It's like, Pepper, I barely know her. It's, yeah, and I'm doing desire. Just set up the render and shut up. There we go.
Yeah, you've moved up in the life from making to doing.
A message you sent me, by the way, it's just it cracked me up.
Really?
Everyone always asks, where is make it? No one ever asks when we make out. No, but please no philosophical questions. Thank you, Brian. Thank you so much. Yeah, finally someone points out. Someone gets it.
Yeah, those are very philosophical.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scale.
Would you fuck the hottest man? That's super philosophy.
It is. It very much is. Right, we need. I say man, but you're getting in my head. I don't like it. We're gonna do this. Sphere size. Now we're not gonna give it CD. Only we're gonna give it the coordinate array, and then for coordinates. Oh, that's actually correct. Oh. Actually, That should already work.
Oh.
So then next to the Sphinx, we're gonna have the dimension.
What does Sphinx stand for?
Sphinx obviously stands for sphere index. Also, Katsi, your favorite person just joined in.
Oh.
What's the point of life? To smash that subscribe button, like the video, subscribe on Patreon.
I'm smashing something else. I need the subscribe button.
Okay. Dimension. Then we're gonna go for I in range dimension. And then we're just gonna add value trackers to all of these. There we go. Dot value tracker. If it turns out you two are dating, it'd break my heart. I don't mean to be that guy. I would be unbearable in a relationship, considering how often I would bring up Ryan Gosling and Desire. I would just not be bearable. Like, you get me started with Markiplier and then just, it's over.
Yeah, Maggie doesn't have the balls to date me.
That could have two meanings, I suppose. It really could. And you know what? I'll leave it open to interpretation. I need to get my I need to get my subscribe button smashed sometime.
Don't we all?
That's why I became a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Get my...
You want your button smashed?
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm assembling Ryan again. No, Jack, sorry. Oof.
Keep mixing them up. It's like your ex's names.
I don't mix them. No, Ryan I always get correct. Jesse I always get correct. Well, when I was building Body then. But you know how it is with cheating men, right? Then, you would know. Then, everyone else I get correctly.
Uh-huh. I can't wait until you fucking call one of your instruments Catsy.
How is there not a single sexual joke for this?
What do you mean?
Nothing that comes to my head, like, oh what, if I'm smashing my tool? The only way I could confuse the two.
I mean, you know Jessie is a thing. Although she do be broken right now.
She's in the coma, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I should check probably if the support got
You don't want to
back to me.
engage in necrophilia. Or whatever the hell the equivalent would be called.
I always bring them back to life. That way it's not necrophilia. Try to have a conversation now.
Oh god.
Okay, hold on. Oh, they replied.
Your date? The DHL guy?
No, they replied. They, as in plural of he, she / it.
As in...
Holy macaroni!
He isn't here.
Oh my good! Shut up! No! The support on Bamboo Lab they just said that if all the connectors on my because oh yeah, I did show on stream what was happening to my main board, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I sent them the same video, and they just replied that if all the connections from my mainboard were disconnected, which I'm assuming they're asking to see if is the mainboard that's failing or something else, and they said if that's were to happen, then they were just gonna send me a new mainboard. That is impeccable customer service. That's incredible. To everyone out there who talked shit about Bambulab, you can suck it. I love them. The only problems I've ever had with Bambulab were caused by other companies.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't talked about Bamboo Lab.
Yeah, I know.
Although I can still suck it, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, but you can't because you haven't talked shit about Bambulab. Listen, I like. Oh yeah. Oh yes, yes. Oh, I love them so much. They're incredible. That's great of them. Yeah, because that means I'll be able to fix my 3D printer.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it when companies are actually really nice to their customers. Ooh, okay. Once I was shown a biological system were just really inefficient computers, I realized that I could combine my passion for both computer science and molecular bio. What specifically are you planning to specialize in, Biomed? Like simulating biology? Because I'll be honest, I don't know shit about biology. I'm really terrible with biology. But like simulating simulating biological processes or building technology for bioengineering. I don't know anything about biology, which is why it's so great that we're making a blood video. No dating on business house, gutsy. Yeah, what goes down in the Patreon chat stays in the Patreon chat. I would like work in immunology. I mean, I can guess from the name what it means, but what is it exactly? Ping keeps pinging me. Oh, there's people sending gifts, obviously. Keep thinking it's something serious. Alright. I in range dimension, then we're just gonna append the empty value tracker. And this should be it, I believe. Because then all we need to do is sphere size and then coordinates array. Can we have it work now? That'd be nice. Nice. Just DNA, that's cool. I need more coffee.
Okay.
Can I ask you a biological question? You can. I probably won't answer because I don't know anything about biology. Just make it sound like sexual. My favorite.
You know a lot about my biology though.
Hands down, probably one of my favorite jokes I make about my channel is that I right now have 69,130 subs. And not a single dom. That's top 5, at least. At least top 5. It's idiotic and I love it. Immunology is the field studies immune response and immune systems. Oh, so it is what it sounds. That's good. That must be really interesting. Yeah. Immune system is like one of the most complex. I believe second most.
Yeah. More complex.
Can you store data on sperm? You can store data on anything if you're committed enough. Depends what you mean. Like okay, so information. We're going on a bit of a quick tangent because information is one of the topics I am weirdly interested in without it being much of a field. But when it comes to storing information, all you need to do is have a way to write information and read it, and that is it. So, for example, your system of storing isn't dependent on the storage device, more on the way of reading and writing. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're storing, for example, data on apples, then you could do it in a very inefficient way by cutting apples in half to mean a 0 be like an apple cut in half, you know, or in quarters, whatever, and leaving them whole if to mean a 1. And the reason why you do it with binary is because it's a bit easier to store data. Long story short, watch my computer science video. So the reason why some people are really looking into, not some people, only is, you know, science, why looking into storing data with DNA is so interesting is because it is a very efficient way to store data. You basically have qubits, if I remember correctly, and they're really tiny because, you know, atomic scale plus half an order of magnitude. So you have qubits and they're really small, which makes it very convenient for storing data. However, you don't need anything biological for this. So for example, you can also store data in crystals. The way you store data in crystals is that you just, it's a bit more complicated, but you can dope them in a very specific way, in which case you don't store them with molecules, which means each molecule meaning a different value, only you store them with atoms really often, each atom meaning a different value. So in sperm, you could store it the same way as DNA, but I don't think sperm has anything inherently helpful. Like, it wouldn't be really any different than storing it in wood or stone.
Okay, so you can store data in sperm. Does it make me your data bank?
Shut up. Funny, but shut up. This is, by the way, a full loop. I think there's one frame too long. Ah, damn it. This, and it's now this, so that it would be like so.
Yes, Panzer, he is alive. It is because it's his job.
Yeah, it's because it's who I am as a person. They're trying to store data on DNA. I do believe succeeding is the word, also. I don't know, how efficient is DNA to storage, actually?
I'm pretty fucking well packed.
Okay, obviously I was looking for more concrete than quite efficient. But no, what I meant is that I'm curious if at this point DNA would be our most efficient way of storing information. Because I do believe storing it in crystals is something we can already do. Most efficient currently viable method of storing data.
I don't know. What would be the fucking reading time on DNA? Like, it would be good, but I have no idea.
Oh, it could be actually really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Database systems. Yeah, I know all this. But I mean, like, physically. Oh, you're going for... Okay, they're going for the engineering behind just data storage. I suppose we need to look into it way too deep, and I don't think any of us care enough.
Yeah.
Biology's chemistry plus what got me into molecular biology. I mean, this is chemistry plus. Unless you get to proteins, in which case it's just hell. It's just a couple of just masochistic... It's a couple of masochistic geniuses playing with Play-Doh. That's the only way I can describe it. I don't like chemistry much. You don't like chemistry much?
You.
Really?
Oh, you're an enemy.
No, we didn't. I mean, I made a couple of videos on chemistry. If Ash still doesn't like chemistry after that means I failed my videos.
Or they haven't seen them yet.
ChatGPT, very reliable. So there's 215 million gigabytes per gram of data. Okay, 215 million gigabytes, that's 215 petabytes per gram. Kind of an odd figure to say it in million gigabytes. Kind of defeats the purpose of using a prefix. Like if you're saying, I don't know, 2,000 kilograms. You could just say 2 tons. Or it's kind of odd because terabytes, that's pretty common nowadays, and to say, and petabytes is also.
Yeah, petabytes are getting more common now.
Didn't make explain the hate for chemistry in one of the videos. Oh, in more than one. There's a lot of angles. There's a lot of reasons. I wouldn't say I hate chemistry because that's very broad. I hate very specific things in chemistry. There's a difference. Memorizing strategic iterations. Exactly, yeah, Ash. That is the most idiotic part of chemistry, was when you need to memorize things, because 90% of the time it is completely unnecessary to memorize things. I mentioned a video on naming molecules, and I thought it was interesting. I remember his longest carbon chain, or something the size ending, and something about aldehydes on the first chain. Yes.
Oh.
So I, for example, don't know the names of any functional groups, because why would I ever need to? Functional groups are so wild as a concept. So you differentiate them from main chains because of their function, but then you still need to remember the function. The function can also change depending on... It's a long story. Also, DNA doesn't require energy. You see, now that is just incorrect. Every single type of reading or writing, no matter what kind of data storage type you have, whenever you read or write to or from it, you need energy. Some are more efficient than others, because for some of them you need to spin a literal disk, while others you just use electrons. But they all require energy. Just hit me how archaic HDD drives are. I remember when SSD drives used to be like way quick, and now you have the DDR4 and 5. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Well, DDR is RAM. Isn't RAM like different?
What did you say?
DDR is RAM, no? Isn't RAM different?
Can you not have storage on DDR? You may be right, and I may have misremembered the acronym.
It's RAM, so it's gonna fucking fuck off if you turn off power, no?
Yes. So which one did I... So which acronym did I mistake it for? SSD drive. I could just check what's inside of my computer. I could check just what's on my device and see the acronym I was looking for. It is... Why do you not have it anywhere? Oh my goodness, I need to look at my own drive. It is PCIe 0.2, I think. Or NVMe M2? I think it was NVMe M2. Is it fucking else? I think I mean NVMe M2. PCIe M2? One of them. The point is, it's quicker than like RAM from just a couple years back as an SSD, which is wild.
Okay.
I wish someone played chemistry version of Word, like, and then found a molecule and every single word went over my head. Like organic chem water, I'll be curious.
Oh, that sounds freaking abysmal.
Maybe you should try to pronounce that word on stream. Well, that's 130,000 characters long. I mean, as a technicality, yeah, but you know, it's not really a word though, is it? It's a name that you could technically have. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the titin protein? Is that the name of it? protein, obviously. Hold on. Is that what you're talking about? Because, like, if you... The whole deal there is that you describe a protein in terms of the molecule that is, which is the precise reason why you don't treat it as a molecule in the first place.
Yeah, proteins aren't fucking molecules. Like telling
No, I mean they are.
DNA
It's just
a
that
molecule.
you don't really treat them because
Well, yeah.
biology. So you know, that's kind of a chemical name that you could apply to anything. It's just that it's not really a name for it. No one ever, in the right mind, ever used the actual IUPAC Blue Book name for a Titan.
Yeah. Like, can you do the same with DNA? So, like, specific
Yeah.
DNA be fucking, yeah.
Absolutely. I do believe Titan was the simplest one. I think that's the reason. The simplest, largest protein. If my mind does me well. Where's the link to the name? It was some here somewhere. Ah no, I had it somewhere. If doesn't matter. Bit of a tangent. The other long word, the lung disease. I'd rather not. Bad pronunciation. Famously so. Shut up! Some guy on my window. Okay. What else am I doing? We're doing... There's a protein way
Is that your reaction when you hear ghosts to shut up?
Is my what?
When you hear ghosts, is that your reaction too?
When I hear anything that
Yeah.
I just didn't... that intrudes on my speaking abilities, I just scream shut up in the rough direction of where the noise came from. I would be that guy in horror movies. Because it's all that I do is just shut up! I'm talking, fucking hell. Some people, honestly, no respect. At the same time, I think it's actually this way. So yeah. Spatial event. The time, however, is different because this cube extends in time. So spatial and temporal dimensions. Spatial and temporal dimensions. Panzer violent. No, we're not doing the pronunciation game. We are not. I mean, listen, the really long lung disease word is actually quite nice, I would say, because it once again it stems from the same reason as the Titan molecule, and that is that in organic chemistry, you can create the name of the molecule based on its structure, irrelevant of the size, right? The same thing goes for medicine. You can keep combining words to mean different things. So, pneumo, which if I'm not mistaken, is the medicine for lung. Just like, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, I need to check because it was a medical claim. I can't just throw them around haphazardly. Prefix. The lung air gas respiration of pneumonia. There we go, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Just like cardio, just like the Ito. Was it Saito? Oh, the good question. Was it Saito? And so on and so forth.
Yes.
So in science, creating these kinds of really long names, it's not too difficult. Because they're effectively just a bunch of words smooshed together. Every single time. Physicists don't have that because they break down every concept to be so separate and specific that whenever two things combine, they just come up with a new name for it because might as well. And as such, every single combination of 2 or 3 quarks has its own separate name and it's a different particle. Because why not? Well, sometimes you don't even need the quarks to be there in the first place. You don't need any elementary particles. Sometimes things that even aren't particles can come together to become a particle. Examinations of physical physics, you have no don't. I don't like this chapter. It feels forced. As such, here's where we'll get to the best part of the video. And that is the simulation. So first, let's start in 3 dimensions. And so for this, we do need the simulation, right? Make it. Why is that every time someone's talking about nuclear energy, there's a new unit used? What do you mean? You mean new unit for energy? Because, like, yeah, there are a lot of units for energy. It's mainly because of convenience sake, I would say. Like, you know, electron volts are obviously most convenient at really small scales because it's very useful to talk in terms of singular electrons. When you have anything related to electrons or particles. Then joules, also unit of energy, those are usually used in classical mechanics simply because they play much nicer with the typical scales we use. You have the speed of light one. Squared, it was... what was the speed of light one? I don't remember it right now. Okay, so this right here we need to test. So we'll take a sphere and we'll create a sphere. Sphere is equal to sphere, and this sphere will take in xy sphinx dimension. So the xy is kind of idiotic at the moment. We're gonna remove that. We're gonna have sphinx dimension. So index will be 0. Need to remove all of these. They are utterly irrelevant. Okay. 0 and 3-dimensional for now. That's it. We're kind of trying to keep it simple. Then we're gonna add a sphere, wait 1 second, and then we're gonna do sphere coordinate array, 0th coordinate, so we're gonna move it 2 units on the x. I am gonna strangle you to death. What's the problem? Let's just call it SPH then, fine, see if I care. Because I'm using the thing, right. No attribute x. I am going to... Where's the x? We're using that's where we're using the x. Oh, you little cheesy bugger. Okay. 0th one. Then first, I really hope we won't have a problem with this. Oh, we might. Oh no, we might. We might have a problem with this. Yet. This way. We might have a problem with this because if... Okay. If the updaters won't update... I swear I'm gonna strangle you to death! What's the problem now? Has no attribute sub M objects. Oh, don't. There we go. Finally! Cheese. Took long enough.
Okay, don't scream, please.
Don't tell me what to do! Okay, that's actually really good. There we go. That worked. That's promising, but I hope it will work just fine, because now what we need is we need a second sphere. That's because if we update one of them and both of them move to the left, that's how we'll know that we have a problem on our hands, because it will mean that the array of value trackers isn't updating properly. Make us stop screaming at the code of your clunker children. That's family abuse. You might get contracted.
What do you mean contracted?
That's the problem. That's the problem of the message. My clunker children.
Yeah.
What did this clunker do this time? Why not use joule to measure all of energy? Well, it's because when you're dealing at smaller... Oh my goodness, you have no idea how happy I am that this just happened. Okay, well, the reason why is because if you're dealing at smaller scales, it's just more convenient to use EVs. It's simpler that way. It's simpler, but it's also more annoying. That's because at smaller scales, at smaller scales, joules are just meaningless, let's just say. They're arbitrary. They're arbitrary in a not in a nice way. So for example, what would be a good example? There's one really nice example for it. For example, when you're dealing with... Actually, let me have a think. I made a video for it.
Yeah.
I did make a video. I do believe I touched on it both in the energy and in the particle physics video. And that is... Well, there was definitely the mass measuring with the thing I couldn't remember with the speed of light. That was E equals mc squared, and then you bring c squared on the other side by division, which means what you get is m is equal to ev divided by c squared. And so in that way, those are the units I do believe for getting for the mass of particles. That's the unit you use. ev by c squared. Electron volt, I think so at least. I wouldn't bet on it, but I roughly remember. Come on, let's focus on this for a second. Because what we're going to do right here is... Well, we're going to run the simulation. So, we have our dt on the beginning. We don't need the t, we won't need the nt. We will need the g, we will need the flow. Now, what we will do is we'll set up a plane. Money to the plane, yes. I feel a light heavy going in. That's not a good sign, because that means something is about to go wrong. I need to play some music to calm me down. There we go. Also, one more sip of coffee. That will sort me out. Okay, not number plane. No. 3D plane them. Plotting.
3D
Well, I
plane.
love plotting.
Are yours gonna snap to towers?
Oh. We want the one that... Yeah, okay.
Was the joke too bad or did you not get it?
I did get it.
Okay. Too bad.
They're all not the things we're looking for, though. Will we need to use a rectangle? Because I'd rather not use a rectangle. Make it. Do you play any games? Yeah, a couple, you know. Auction not included. 5D chess. Every now and then Balatro.
There's been promises of Minecraft.
Played Minecraft every now and then. Oh, yes.
There's like 5 different game servers continuously run by Quaza that he doesn't play on.
I used to play on them. I'm not gonna just switch to being a full-time Minecraft YouTuber. The other plane, will it be... what will it be? Rendering 3D scenes in high quality is really, really slow.
Yeah.
Isn't
Is it
Balatro
really
some
that?
kind of blackjack game? It's roughly based on card game, yeah.
You bother me.
I mean, it's more of a style choice, nothing else. Oh, let me sit down, let me have a... Let's see, where's the playing? Okay, that's something, but not what I'm looking for, because it just looks so idiotic. It looks like slapped on top of it, which is not what we want. We could do it with a cube then, I suppose. Man in 3D objects. Surface. Oh, I'm pretty certain we could use surface, but surface we'd rather have it uniform, would we? Hold on, man in surface. Yes. There we go. I just want a simple surface. Is there something better than the surface for my purposes? Because surface in Manim are most of the time used to represent like complicated shapes. And all I'm looking for is a flat plane. That's it.
Like my chest.
Oh, dot 3D also exists. I didn't know that. Ah, I'm thinking of the sphere. You really... is that it? It's just surface. That's what it would have to be. Unless we take a prism.
Make it simulate a system where a board with one particle is squeezed into as small a source as possible. I don't... knowing his physics already don't physics. Anyway, I don't think it's a good idea.
The point of this simulation is to simulate multiple dimensions, not simulate physics. I could do what you're asking me to, but then I would need to actually do a physics sim. Different kind of worms.
Like worms.
I'm kind of also worried if we move them differently. So if we move this one -2, will it actually stay behind? Because I worry that in Manim would need to like check manually which sphere is closest to the camera, and we would need to render like we won't have overlap, which is a problem. Can't imagine doing so much research for a video. What do you mean? I'm not doing any research for this video. I'm just doing math. This is just all things I've made videos on. On this specific topic, I have made 3 videos already. This is just a different... Thank goodness, there's depth. Oh,
know?
Hey, make it. If you commit a war crime, doesn't count as a war crime. There's no war. How the heck would I know? Ask me. I wouldn't know.
It doesn't count if nobody finds out.
Okay, how do you use a surface? You take a surface. Oh, I should also probably make 3D axes, just for the sake of visual splendor, whatever. Okay, we're getting rid of the plane. We're replacing it with axes, simply because this will give it all a bit of a better sense of stuff. All right, then we take the surface and we defined UV. So what now? Is the height? Is it taking in x and y and then you give back a 3-dimensional vector for each x and y? That would make sense, but I'm completely guessing on how it would work. Okay. This already helps make this way more clear and visual. Now, we're gonna go in and we're gonna take the surface. We're gonna try it. Resolution doesn't have to be high because it's gonna be just flat. The resolution, I would say to a 0 if I can and if I can, so for now we're just gonna keep it. And then we're going to do it 8 minus 8 by 8 and minus 8 by 8. And then we're going to have UV and it's gonna return. Jeez, please tell me. Wait, how do I? The function defining the surface. Okay. What do you return? Do you just return an array of 3? Because then I would do UV0. That's what I would do. Can I? Going to do with lambda. I'm sorry? Oh, it's already a lambda, I'm an idiot. Okay. We just need to wait. There's gonna be a lot of waiting this stream, to be fair, because rendering in Madam
Yeah, I'm
testing
waiting.
something. Especially if someone forgets to add the surface.
You want this one, or do you want to focus on programming?
But you want 5D chess? Is that what you want?
Well, I mean, if you wanna, I mean, I don't know.
Don't be so shy. Just ask for it. Fine. Let's play 5D
It's just,
chess.
I don't know, last time we played, you kind of fucking play like shite. Because you kind of want to focus on programming instead, you know?
What do you mean
So if
last
you
time?
wanna,
I always play like this. I told you I never bring my full attention to the games because then I get invested in them. The only times I get fully invested is when I'm playing against bots.
hmm.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, have random.
Sure.
No, speaking of, I wouldn't mind going for some Doom right now.
What'd you say?
I wouldn't mind going for some Doom right now. Oh, shucks. What kind of surface is this?
What is happening?
I mean, on the X, the sphere is going into the surface. How?
Oh.
Is the surface positioned? That's not what... So it's like sloping down. Absolutely not what I was looking for. Oh my goodness. UV,
Oh.
XY. Wait, is the second one still going up? Hold on, let me just do it this way. There we go. Ah, that's great. Is the second one still going? It should be U0V maybe? That could be it. Why would it? So, why is it behind? That wouldn't make sense. Because you're looking at the top down.
Who's-
So, how can I get rid of these? Oh, that's all. Okay.
Oh, it's paper.
Oh, hi, Caper. How you doing?
Howdy, howdy. How are we doing today? What are we making today?
I'm doing a simulator. I'm simulating balls. What I'm trying to do.
Yeah. First time?
No, I have experience.
A ball simulator. That's something I was about to
Yeah.
hear today. Yeah.
This
Feeling
is
great.
basically. No, that was the height. What is going on with my ball then? Why would anyone do this to my sweet balls?
Are you saying you can control your balls and they are somewhat moving around without any control?
They are disappearing when they shouldn't. It's really bad.
Mm. I can handle your balls.
My balls are disappearing before my very eyes.
That's
Catsy's username checks out.
what?
Your nickname checks out. Like, you know what your nickname is, and I don't have to say it aloud in a stream, and it checks out.
It still does you.
Make a flat plane in a 3D scene in Manum. I am greatly confused.
A truly busy day today.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't mean anything that some would get. I mean, today's a day that's quite busy, and that's why I joined so late and didn't frequent the other streams in the last days, hours. I don't know. I'm employed, you know.
I feel like I should relay this message to you, Kazi, by the way. Mate This just said, my favorite part of your live streams is when Katsi meows randomly.
Meow. I've heard on people, yeah.
Fine, let's fight this war.
Oh,
Katsy,
no.
do you also meow at people in real life?
Uh,
Is that a yes? Is that a yes?
Let's just leave it silent.
Oh, you mean silence and not meowing?
Meow.
Yeah, the streams are unhinged. Ever since you've bought the 5D chess, it's becoming unhinged. Even faster.
I've been unhinged before too. I don't know, man.
I can do this no more.
No.
Oh, also looking forward to the 5D checkers project because it sounds ambitious and like something that would become a repo that gets 1 star, 3 forks, and gets forgotten.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, the graphical aspect of it would be the most ambitious. So the background mathematics would be trivially easy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's kind of the point.
Will it
for
release
my...
on Steam though? Like it would be a separate source of income to make it incorporated. You could pay your interns
No, I thought like as an open source GitHub repo, what do you mean income?
You would fund it with ads. Like it's open
Whoa,
source.
fund
it's
it?
free.
Whoa, let's hold our horses there. Hold on. Oh,
Get
you
some-
think I'm made of money? Or what do you think? Oh, hold on, let me get off my golden throne and see into my diamond safe.
Listen. I am paying 32 euros a month, so you better watch your
Yeah,
tone.
that money's going to booze. What do you mean? What? There's nothing left over.
Now that you said that, I reconsider getting the philanthropist tier.
For a second, you would say you're gonna quit. I like how you think. I like how you think. This is an idiotic game, Katsi.
Terrible, man. It stinks.
Hmm.
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 Mm-hmm.
I'm having a stroke.
It's out of the blue. Good for you.
Thank you, Mr. Macketman. Yeah, that's very great to hear.
He hasn't made a sexual joke about it.
Listen, I also love stroking.
Jesus Christ, no! What am I doing here? Why am I here?
How do you make it genuinely? Why isn't there like a plain thing? Because this is not how geometry functions. If I render this, this doesn't make sense. Oh, they're on pre-cache, so it should take... Oh, it doesn't... Why wouldn't you... Why aren't they cached? You know what? I'm getting upset. I need to calm down. I need to have a drink. I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee. We all know that the best kind of coffee comes out of the bag. And comes in powder form. Why isn't there a simple way to get a plain? Oh, you cheesy little bugger.
Alright, guys, I'll be going. Have a nice stream. It's nothing
Why are
to
you
do with
leaving
Stanford,
already?
because there's a chess game going on in another server and I'm supposed to be there in 2 minutes.
Oh my god, you're a loser.
So you just came here. You just came here to leave, right? I am. Ouch. I have feelings, Caper. You know.
I came here to say that I reconsider doubling my monthly contribution. So
you know
yeah,
what? I
yeah.
said nothing. You are great. You do you. You are. I like your life choices. I said nothing. Katsi, why you was being so mean to Caper, right? Kat, come on.
Nah, but for real now, for real. Have fun doing geometry. I'll drop by later on, I think.
I'll try.
Be around. Have a nice
I'll
stream.
try to have fun. Bye. Have a good one. In 40 days, I get to start looking in the lab. Oh, that's amazing, Bionerd. That's great. Because in a few weeks, I'm so excited. Oh, that's phenomenal. Do keep me updated, because you might become my bio expert if I'm in need. Oh, wait, I can't do this. Oh, yeah, wait. Can I do this? Oh, because you check like this. Well, that's very unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate. Wait, no, what am I doing? I can just take it. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Now, why is the surface eating my... Yeah, if I could rotate the camera... Yes. And I think I should be able to. This. That's fun.
Okay.
Let's rotate the camera. Because if we rotate the camera, I might get a better view of it. And if we get a better view of it, then we should see what's going on. I don't know, 15, and then just anything. The point is, it should be different. Oh yeah. That's curious then.
Quite
Right
peculiar
here.
indeed.
Is the only option. I mean, there's no
Oh, this
attribute animate. I'm gonna strangle you. Am I supposed to change the can I just not change the camera orientation? Or I cannot animate it at least. That would make more sense. We just need to change it up.
this was an A game.
Yep. There we go.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Meow.
I'm gonna run this in the meantime. See if a different angle helps to determine where my ball is going. Didn't even drop the ball; it just disappeared. Wait, hold on. We don't need this entire thing to be animated because that's a bit of a waste of time. I'm going to make just the first one, basically. No, it's fine. I swear. What is up with you? 10. I wish my ball would just disappear, but scissors! I have no balls. As much as I hate that joke, if you remove the S, it would have been even funnier. It goes up, so that's fine, but if we look at it sideways, then it disappears. And my question is, why would it? Also, correct me if I'm wrong, is there no perspective in Madden? I don't think there is. Which would make this a tad more difficult to see. Because we're having the wrong movement! Right. It's supposed to be the X coordinate. Damn it! But I don't know what's the average age of child, so I stopped myself. Quick head count. What's yours average age? We'll see. We'll see where the average stands. Okay, there we go. It's disappearing. Beautiful. Now let's do this. Let's see. So the signs were there from 47. Right. Yeah. Right. 47. Now it's fine. See how I'm talking about? It's nonsense what it is. Here's what we can do. we can, instead of doing play, set value 0, set value, actually maybe don't, maybe let's do it like this, let's move it back, let's see what that would look like. Right? And move back. This doesn't make any sense. And why can I not animate the camera orientation? Cassie, just a friendly reminder to unmute yourself, just in case you forgot.
I've just came here. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I can't do that.
Meow?
This...
How are you reject on the fucking first move? Oh, it's this variant. I like this variant. Good. Very nice.
By the way, when you were gone, I asked people what their ages were, and Made This said they are 47. Which means either they're telling the truth or they are 47, or they're not telling the truth, so they're like 14. Just...
I cannot imagine a 47 man would act the way they act. I don't know, maybe I'm getting not with this, but can you imagine a fucking 47 fanboy? I cannot.
Isn't there such a thing as a femboy death? I've heard.
Yeah, it's rather like would be a femme man at this point. Would be a femme aunt even.
You lost me there.
I don't know about that one.
Okay, I'll be right back again. Give me a sec. Need to sort something out real quick. Right back. I'm done.
I think they're... Okay, I'm gonna continue this job right here, arrives.
See, I told you I'd be right back. Not go anywhere.
Oh, what I was gonna say. I think they're 47 and also a prime number, probably. You know? Meow?
Yeah. Goodness, I got two. What's happening there?
Oh, what are you doing?
Okay. Wait, rendered. Oh yeah, this doesn't make sense. And we cannot animate the camera orientation. How can I work on the servers? Jeez. Which would be worse, me being 47 or me being 14? Katsi Made This just ask you. That's like one of those questions like, would you rather have your right leg chopped off or the left one, isn't it?
Yeah. if I say so anything, I'm in big trouble. So I'm not gonna say anything.
This is honestly a terrible question.
Yeah.
A video about chess? Kind of, in a way. You could interpret it this way.
Yeah,
it only
you
worked.
aren't wrong. It is about chess, I
Can I do
suppose.
a grid? Because the entire problem started by me trying to use a surface, which I knew wasn't a great idea. Can I do Manem 3D scene grid? Example scenes, yes. Oh, we could also. I'm interested.
How do you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
good idea.
Sure.
It is also
I like
very
this anyway.
impressive animation, I have to say. Like, from a technical point of view, this is incredible. The fact that Manem can pull this off. It is wild. How short is the code for this?
Let's go like that.
Hold on. It's done. Right, that's what you've done. Right.
Yeah. Oh. Seems like this thing.
None of this is quite what we're looking for, right? Because we're looking for a grid. How many example scenes are there? Because I'm not gonna lie, I would like some example scenes for 3D. Manim example scenes for 3D. Example gallery, yes. 3D. Is there an example gallery for 3D? Because I'm not gonna lie, I would really like to get a grid and I don't know how. Also, I guess the light source would be nice, because we could spice up our 3D Manim scene then. Make this a bit more spicy.
Spicy, you say? Okay.
Oh, self kind of frame, that's curious. Big doors, yeah, they remind me of cottage cheese. That's how you do it. But still,
Big
the
donut.
surface doesn't make sense to me.
Remind me of your big donut.
Is it because because this is was a 1? What happens if we set it as an 8? What's gonna happen then? A bit of a waste, but I guess it won't really matter. Okay, that's something. It's still terrible though. So that makes sense. It was a problem with resolution. That's still terrible though, because each square is run separately, which makes sense for the purpose of the surface. The only problem is that just, my goodness, I'm just trying to make a grid as a floor. Number plane. Manim plane. But didn't we try reading number plane? Fine, let's try it. Let's try it again. Why not? There we go. If we don't, the number plane could have the same issue we had with the surface, which is that it's clearly rendered like segments, where each segment determines if it should be in front of an object or behind an object.
Yeah.
And if the entire number plane is a single object, then everything will be behind it. Exactly. Which means what we need to find is we need to, well, ideally, either surface with really high resolution, but that's a terrible idea. Not gonna go well. It's gonna slow everything down for no reason. Or alternatively, haven't got a clue.
No clue on your mind. There's no idea. Yeah.
Right, not quite what I expected.
Okay. All right.
Have you tried starfruit? No, that's way too posh. But when I get grapes, that's a holiday for me, alright? Starfruit. I refuse to believe it's even real. One of those wacky made up things that people pretend. It's a pumpkin that's grown with. It is. Damn it! Grid maybe? Is there a grid? Is that a thing? Because I really don't want to do just a really, really high grid. I know. More than 3. I really don't want to do a really high quality surface. That's a terrible way to do it. That's the example gallery again. Different one. Is this something 3-dimensional? Yes. Yes. Maybe. But damn it! No, this is what we're looking for. I guess we can just stick with the axes, I guess. Can I... yeah, we'll just move the axes down because the axes seem to work just fine. So we'll take away the surface, not needed. Shift XY -4, and let's see what that looks like. And hopefully this And hopefully this will be a bit better. And then we'll just define that to be the height of our floor. And that's where our spheres will bounce. What we can do is scriptwise. We can render the beginning of it in Blender, and then we can semi-seamlessly transition to Monim. And if we do that, then that would, I do believe, look pretty neat. There we go. Okay, great. So, got everything squared away. I went down rabbit hole yesterday, and that started with insect nervous system and ended up with how domestication has affected dentition. Oh, dentition cats. Curious connection then.
Okay.
So now, we remove all of this. No longer necessary. Then here's what we're going to do. We're going to create an array of spheres. Yes, so we're gonna call it spheres. Pretty much. And then for I in range amount like this, and let's say for now to be equal to 4. And we'll create the spheres. And we'll need them all to have their own. Oh, it just hit me. They actually don't need. We set sphere index and dimension. For now, let's do a 3-dimensional scene. Okay, beautiful. And then we need to. Ah, shucks. Initialize all of them. Make it. Do you remember Trackboy 732? That is not the correct time in English. I cannot exactly say that I remember Sharkboy 732. I don't remember anyone who's been called after a shark.
A shark.
Now, after a moth, yes, there were 2 people.
Do you remember somebody called after a boy?
After a dog, there were 2 people with profile picture of a dog. There are 4 different people with profile picture of a cat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure who's get famous. They forget their old viewers. Shark Boy. Was that your old nickname? I genuinely do not remember anyone being called Shark Boy.
Get me shark.
Did you comment a lot? Because I remember people who've been watching his streams for a while. TCG, for example, is exclusively on live streams, and I remember them very well, even though they haven't joined the stream in however many days. Happy, another one. Ninja is from very old ones, but Ninja also keeps in check quite a lot. Alex, a classic. Alex hasn't been here in, I think, over a year, actually, at this point. Then was the soldier. Oh, what was their name? I remember this. David! There we go, oh. David. David was on, like, stream 50, and it was a really long time ago. I saw a TSU video and it had the cat clip, which sparked my curiosity. I wouldn't call it exactly a rabbit hole, just jumping in between holes. Wait.
Is it? Hmm.
I watched 2 of your live streams when you used to rarely get more than 3 viewers. Yeah, see, that's why I don't remember. You've seen 2 of them.
Hmm.
Mate. I was around for years, so, but you were still in the early 600s. I remember. I remember a lot more of the old streams than I remember the recent streams. Like, for example, the Half-Life streams, the Frostpunk streams, the Forest streams, the Sons of the Forest streams. I remember all those perfectly fine. The original Doom stream, oh my goodness, that wasn't even on this channel. GTA 5 stream. Oh, well, that would be it. I stream GTA 5 in between 100 and 300. Frostpunk what? Yeah, Frostpunk. I was so excited for Frostpunk 2. My goodness. I got Frostpunk 2, that's how excited I got, and I almost never buy games. It was great, both of them. I haven't played Frostpunk 2 almost at all, because, well, I bought Frostpunk 2 and I played a bit, but it was right as I got into the big crunch of workaholism, so I kind of didn't pick it up much, unfortunately. It was great. Okay. That's enough reminiscing about the old times. I had a friend who had a saying, and it was a great saying, which is, life is like a bag of spoiled chips. It was better in 2004. And that saying is just really something. It really stuck with me.
Nice.
For sphere in spheres. Three times there was in Venice. Yeah, I didn't play much. I was so excited for it. How long ago was it? The Frostpunk. I was at my old place, which means around 2 years-ish. Oh my goodness. We reached the point where this channel is nostalgic to me. I'm getting nostalgic, and this is not good. This is not good. When I get nostalgic, I get sad, which is not the pace we want to keep this stream at. I need more coffee. I need to be a caffeinated crackhead for this.
Do you know?
Yes, that's my job. Now, for sphere and spheres, what do? We need to initialize all of them, which means we need to do sphere, and then we ideally would prefer to set the positions ourselves, wouldn't we? Because otherwise we need to... Actually, here's what we can do. We can give it random coordinates in between -5 and 5, and then we can keep generating spheres until... Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, good isn't what I would describe, but it doesn't matter. It's an idea. So here's what we're going to do. Idea is still there. We're going to go sphere by sphere, and first of all, we need to give them their positions. I suppose when you were gone, Happy, for a while, I genuinely got a bit sad. I used to tell people about when, for example, when the YouTube XP system rolled out, my genuine first thought, because originally I thought that experience would carry over streams. I didn't know it was on a stream by stream basis. I thought it would carry over. And my first thought was genuinely, oh my goodness, why wasn't this system a thing when Happy was here? You would have had just millions. But then it turns out that the resets after every live stream. Lord knows why.
Yes, that's a stupid system.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Well, I mean, this isn't stupid, it's just that it lacks the most fun bits of it. They just tweaked it a bit, it would be great. For Sphere and Spheres, then what we do? We need to loop through them. We need to create a boolean that will be does collide, which will be true by default. And then we want the sphere. Jesus, annoying we do it for sphere and spheres. Yeah, let's do it for iron range. Also, not for, only amount.
Amount.
Then do does collide. And then while does collide. Oh, okay. This to this, right? So this, yeah. But stop making these heavily animated videos and go back to this showing up in your videos more often. Well, I also plan on that, but this makes only sense more for the practical videos. But let's be real, those videos weren't quite as great, were they? The fully animated ones... Well, I don't think they need to be fully animated, but I guess didn't make enough long-form videos. I guess you might be right. I probably should do it more often. The 3D printer specifically would be even better. They were fun. They had Exerbia vibes. It was a depressed poet and excited madness, and the clones were cool. You know what? I might appear more often in my videos. Hey, I've wanted to extract my own blood for the blood video, right? That's something.
True. Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck, what do you mean?
Not good. The thing is.
This is forced. Actually, or is it? Oh, this. Or is it?
Or is it? Is it ever forced? All the way over here, huh? Oh my god.
Policy.
Playing silly. Oh.
Yeah. Didn't see that. I was on 3 dimensions. Not bad.
What did you not see?
Well, because you moved
Oh,
on 3
like
dimensions.
the
The
queen move.
Yep. Then we have the
Okay.
codes. I'm trying, but the characterization of Sodium is quite funny. I tend to enjoy. Funny enough, Sodium was one of the first people to ever do fun out of me. So I got very excited for it. Why is that the queen on the side? Oh, I love this. That's fun.
What is this variant?
Okay. Now, once Dust Collide is true, what do? We assign. So we do spheres I. Call. Oh my goodness, this is something. Call R. Oh jeez. Call in this. We do core set value. It's like a small code, yeah, but it seems more people in Discord, like Pokemon cards. Yeah. Do you remember a guy called Ali? He's the only guy talking in the chat back then. You see, mate, this is how I know that you really were here on it for the 2 live streams. Because Ali is very much still around. Also, not a guy. Ali, in fact, is one of 3 people who have the highest role in the Discord server, and I am one of them.
Yeah.
Ali isn't quite as engaged in the community as of late, but simply because she has a lot of stuff.
Quite a character.
She has a lot going on in her life.
Does she?
Hi there, Quaza. How you doing? Oh, I don't see you joining the
Quaza.
stream often. How you doing?
What's your vibe today?
I'm sorry?
I just asked how you doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm doing all right. How about you guys? I haven't been on in a while.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm doing video. Trying at least.
Good.
Random
That's what
generates.
matters. The attempt.
Very optimistic.
Damn. Ruthless.
I like it. It's coming up for a failure for me. That's good. I am 1 chapter away from finishing in this one, where I just need to make a simple animation in Python. That's it. Simple simulation, and it will be done.
Out of how many chapters?
4 or 5. I don't know. Who cares?
See, already a B.
Exactly. Just upload the video without the ending.
Just that'll come later. No worries. Follow up.
I did this with the most recent video. I just gave up at the end. I was like, whatever. I did the patron thanking segment in the middle. Not gonna do it again. Just didn't bother to script an ending, and so it just ends with me complaining.
Just an abrupt end.
Yeah, it's like me saying, oh yeah, and from there we can talk about the orbitals, we can talk about the chemistry, the bonds, but the video's long and just cuts to black.
There you go.
That's the ending. No, but in this case, pretty important because without the ending, this video will suck. Times 12 minus 6 should be it. Okay, so right, this is gonna be the most idiotic thing because what I'm gonna do is instead of doing it in the clever way, we're just gonna give all of these spheres their own coordinate, and we're going to keep on rolling the die until they're far away from each other, which can take a really long time sometimes, and sometimes can be literally impossible. So that will be just fine. I need to think. You need to think so much when you're coding. It's such a chore.
That's why I'm taking a break from studies for now.
That's good. You tuned into the right stream. We're just doing chill stuff, nothing too mentally exhausting, you know?
Yeah.
Just
I've just been playing with PyTorch and Scikit, and yeah, I need a break.
it's all so exhausting. Ah, I had an idea. I thought I could do it with Caper. But it's a very light idea for now. About making checkers. About doing 5-dimensional checkers. Well, it wouldn't really be only X-dimensional. It would be called XD checkers.
D-checkers. You're going for a little bit of a double meaning there.
It's funny. Listen, name has to got a pound if it's a name made by me.
Yeah.
I am quite literally
That's true.
called Make It.
He is the king of puns.
It's a brain growing stream, coding and chess. It's coding and 5D chess. What was that? Don't ever do that again. Ever. I have a feeble heart, alright? It can't take that much. I am.
Meow.
Jeez. And with this meowing as well, this is just becoming a thing. Now all making these do is play Chinese Bible in the background. I'm playing music in the background. White girl music to be exact.
You greatest witness, the cat.
The cat, yeah.
Make it. What do you have against the gorillas?
I don't have anything against the gorillas, just with this one meowing, my dog outside my window barking. All I need is a fucking gorilla at this point. Just right in the day. Not the. Also, Katsi, to what you just said, you better watch yourself. Because so far, my track record with cats is 1-0. The odds are not in your favor. Jeez,
You're about to change it.
what do I do in this case? Well, we give them random coordinates, and then what we need to do, after we've given them random coordinates, we need to do for j in range, length of spheres,
Oh,
and then we need
going
to...
for that nested loop.
Yes. It's, you know, it's such a bitch, because I need to keep track of what loop is where and for what and which, and my naming convention sucks. For example, earlier on I had to keep track of kinetic energy, so I just called it Kenergy. Because my naming convention is terrible.
That's real good.
Inside of the sphere class, the object that represents the sphere is called a dot, because why not?
You know, a little bit of verbosity is okay.
No, I'm making it one and done. After I'm finished with it, I'm gonna throw it away. I can't be bothered. I'm gonna suffer in the short term, but I'm just only gonna use it once. How do you manage to summon so many fairies to your community, Make It? I don't know, it's a bias, I guess. I summon a lot of peculiar individuals to my community. There we go. The stream is equivalent to listening to a physics lecture in Subway Surfers.
He's got that make it charm.
Okay, what I need to do right now is I made a function, right, for calculate collision. Yeah, but calculate collision can be this. No, to distances. Yes, it can be this. It needs to be x0, x1, and the reason why piss. Indiv. It needs to be individual, and then what we need to do is individual is equal to an array. We need to then sum them all together. No. Result. Yes, it needs to be result, and then we need to set it equal to 0 for now. Then we need to loop for called in Ah, shit, we need two arrays at the same time. How do you do that then? Ah, whatever. We'll do it for length. For I in range length x0, because fingers crossed that they both have same amount of dimensions. There aren't that many furries in the Make It community. There's also a connection between coders and furries. And it's true.
Fingers crossed and crosses fingers.
And
I
cross-
mean, yeah, most of your services are powered by furries in the IT world.
Yeah.
most of software is powered
Good.
by furries.
There is
This is
surprisingly
also
many
true.
furries in Magic community.
The fingers crossed, by the way, ain't cross-fingered. That it's better to have a good job with a bad boss than a good bad with a job boss. Okay, assume, is that a J-Rish reference? Everything is.
I think not.
You believe it or not, these streams are actually taking quite a toll on me. They are quite exhausting. You wouldn't think it, but they do get quite exhausting.
Okay.
I know that I don't show it. I am just a peak of mental fortitude, but
Peak.
okay, what do I need to do in this case? We need to return a result, not return anything else. And in this case, we'll go result plus equals x0i get value minus x1i get value squared. And then, if I am messing up one of these equations, this will be really bad for me later on. But I haven't really got anything for my defense, just let's hope it doesn't happen.
Yeah, you wouldn't mess on anything. You're too good for it.
If I haven't messed anything up, it's fine. This squared,
Well.
and then I need to return this rooted, and that should be the n-dimensional distance, which is nice because now we can just take this. So Quasar, how are your studies going?
They're going exceptionally well, but I am certainly a little exhausted from them.
I can relate. Okay, now if
But I should be done by December.
that's not long. Oof. Passage of time.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So if the distance between the two spheres is smaller than the sum of the radiuses, that means they are overlapping. Which means if distance between sphere I dot what was the name of the array of coordinates? Core array. Alright, core array. There we go. If the distance between these two... Wait, no, first... No, this, yes. No, yes, shut up! Yes, okay. If this... By the way, Quasar, Dark is asking what you're studying. If this is smaller...
Just working on my second master's, and this one's in computer science and AI.
Plus this, yeah.
Right now, I am studying about distributed machine learning platforms, which means I have to go through the fun of learning things like AWS SageMaker and such. I always forget Amazon names their services very funny. One of them is just called Glue.
Okay, the glue.
Honestly, I do have to say, if we weren't used to them, none of the software names would sound like real things. For
That's
goodness
true.
sake,
You know,
it's
like,
called Google. What the Facebook?
you know, it's like when I used to write contract proposal bids. Like I used to do like the technical parts of them. There is a software that we use that you guys probably know, which is Putty, to basically do SSH profiles to log into other computers and boxes. And I one time put that in a proposal like, yeah, we use tools like Putty, Secure CRT, and such. And then when the reviewer came back, they were like, Putty? Do you mean like Super Putty for homes? I was like, oh god, that's right. And then the next time, then our lawyer, because every company typically has like a legal advisor and such, he was doing a review of it. He was like, "There's no way these are real things. What the hell is Kubernetes?" Just flabbergasted. Then we show him. He's like, "That's not a real thing. I refuse to believe it."
I mean, Kubernetes is a relatively tame one, I would say, because you could figure out what it does based on what it means, at least in a vague way, or at least after you know what it does, you could figure out the reason behind the name.
Exactly,
I
but you know,
think.
he asked about other things like Docker, Terraform,
Yeah, those are just
Hadoop.
those are just off the rocks.
And he's just like, he looked at me and my friend Kyle, aka the pickle guy. He was like, "Are you two just making this up?" And we're like, "No, these are things."
The pickle guy. Canonical at this point.
Picker guy, man.
I'm sorry, I'm having such a hard time thinking. The front of my head, it just feels like it's about to explode.
Maybe it's time to take a break.
No, I've only been streaming for
Sure
2
is.
hours. It's not. I'm not near enough finished yet. No. Besides, I feel really terrible whenever I do multiple streams in a day because then I need to ping for every single one because otherwise people miss it. But then that means I need to like ping every 3 hours. People jump back in every 4.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever really
Understandable.
complained about that.
Darek, by the way, is asking: is
Yeah.
DevOps also part of your syllabus, or are you learning it because of interest?
So DevOps is something that I did before with my IT master's program and also just for my career. So it is not part of this one. However, you could say kind of blends a little bit because of distributed computing with ML. However, not so much infrastructure, but more so just the tools to make distributed AI happen.
Hi, Ninja.
Okay.
Who doesn't those are self-called self-monologues? I do talk to myself. Well, not quite to myself. That makes me sound bad. Let me rephrase. I talk to my mannequin when I don't stream, most of the time. However, it's not as weird as it sounds. There is a reason behind it, right? It's a logical reason. I've mentioned it already previously on multiple
there?
occasions. Yes, there is. There's a reason. That reason is, I find it that whenever you are thinking about stuff, it's always more useful to like have another person counter your arguments, because if you are just talking of yourself as yourself, then you are basically prone to like a certain kind of bias where there are certain like thoughts you don't want to think about, so you just ignore them. And if you don't want to ignore them, then it's useful to project the counter opinion onto something or someone, whatever, and pretend as if that thing has that opinion. And it's even better
How about
if
talking to another person.
Yeah, Quasi, you're funny. And so basically, then when you project that onto an object, you need to humanize the object to take the opinion seriously. And then that leads to like you thinking of better opinions and such. I used to do that with like a statue I live next to, but now I live in a shithole. There's absolutely nothing around. There's like a... No, there's nothing around. There's one park I've been wanting to check out for a really long time, but I cannot bring myself to do it because I kept working on this video. Would be weird if you didn't talk about it. Don't call it my girlfriend! It's creepy! People will think I'm mad!
You have a girlfriend?
No. Happy's talking about my mannequin.
That's your girlfriend?
No, it's not!
You have a girlfriend? What the hell?
People will... Quasar, you can't say
That was
that.
an easy bait.
People will think I'm weird if you keep saying that, you know?
Ah,
They
yeah,
might get
like,
the
I have
wrong
no other
idea.
reason to think you're weird.
Yeah, I don't do
Like,
anything weird.
it's 2025. People aren't judging anymore.
As long
Yeah.
as I don't come home with a clunker.
Why Pasha, if you marry your mannequin?
No, because also Jesse, this is the whole thing. I don't want to be accused of being a clunker lover.
Well, mannequin is made out of glass, so she's not a wire back, I figure.
Yeah, that's normal.
That's, you're good. You're in the right area.
Man, the bar, I'm setting the bar so low. That's something. That's impressive, if anything. Funny, because I was surprised when you thought you had a girlfriend. No, because I was blaming me, but at the same time, I imagine being surprised at me being in any relationship is a very natural response for anyone.
I was
That's
just being
just-
facetious.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't blame anyone for that. My favorite thing is when I mentioned I was at this party recently, and the party was like half a year ago. You know, recently.
Recently. Yeah.
Is it because you are ace? The verdict's still out on that, mate. The crowd is still undecided. A lot of people think most people think I'm gay for some weird reason. Don't rewind to the beginning of the stream where I was talking about desire. Quasar, have you seen Sandman? The show.
I have.
You
I'm
have-
actually watching season 2
Oh,
right now.
no.
There we go.
I
Oh,
haven't finished
mwah.
it yet.
Mwah. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you then. But yeah, we were talking about, well, mostly
Maybe
desire.
just a weird kink about some homosexual Sandberg characters.
No, what I was talking
Is
about.
this true?
I was
Gork?
just Gork, is this true?
Or it's true.
When I was talking, by the way, Quasar, you have exquisite taste. Normally, whenever I talk about the show, people just don't know what I'm talking about. No one watches the same shows as me. Sometimes I feel like I'm watching just shows from alternate dimensions because it's wild.
All right, name a few other shows. Let's see if we have,
Westworld
like,
is insane. One of
I
my
like Westworld too. I only watched like the first 2 episodes though because my girlfriend wants to watch that with me.
Oh, that is a fair reason then. Yeah. That's a good reason, because the reason why you've only watched the first 2 is because you're gonna watch the rest. That's fine by me. But no one I talked to has seen the Westworld is wild to me. What do you watch?
How about the show From, the horror one?
Not familiar.
Okay,
I'm
no
bad at-
worries.
I'm-
That one's a little bit more out there.
I'm bad at watching horror films and movies because I can't get into them.
From is actually a good one in my opinion because most horror is just it's predictable, lame, and generic.
I mean, it's not even that predictable, generic. I just, I have this ego thing, right? You know, the God complex. I find it quite simple. And like, I have this whole ego thing where I need to, whenever a show tries to be scary, I need to not be scared. Whenever a show tries to be unpredictable, I need to try to predict it, and so on and so forth. You know?
Okay, I see. So it's like can't really immerse yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why, like, for example, Westworld genuinely surprised me with the twist at the end of the first season. And the twist was that they were obviously back on Earth the entire time. It was, I honestly was shocked. So that was something. But like Utopia, for example, I don't know if you know the show.
I've heard of it. I have not seen it.
A while back ago, a friend tried to like get me to watch it, and the entire time I thought the show was pretentious. So, and the whole point of the show was that it was basically meant to like surprise you. There were like a lot of twists, and I thought that the show was so pretentious that I kept throwing out these guesses about what was gonna happen, and like that did not make it enjoyable at all because like I just predicted most of it. And it wasn't surprising.
Yeah, I could see then how that would just not be.
Yeah,
a fun
good show. I
series
just
to
was
watch.
bad at watching it, and I have the same thing with horror movies. I just can't enjoy it for that reason. But I was gonna say something. I don't remember. Oh,
Feel free to
Lupin.
name some other shows.
Lupin.
Huh?
Lupin, for example.
I actually haven't heard of that one. Let me
Lupin, you know how? So basically, Sherlock Holmes, right?
Yeah.
There was a French version of Sherlock Holmes, except he wasn't a detective. He was a burglar. And
Interesting.
do you know the show Sherlock? On that,
Yes. Yes, I do.
it's basically that except for Arsène Lupin. It's
Fair enough.
like modern version of the classic story. Was it? I think Lupin was. I don't know. Maybe I just got wrong. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
I will add
pointless.
that to my list to look into later. As with Sandman almost being done with on
I have
number
to
of
say,
episodes,
second season.
I needed more shows.
I do have to say though, the second season might be better than the first as well, as a tie-in. So I'm glad you're watching it. But yeah, people just don't get it. And I was watching something for the plot. So shut up, Kathy. Was I coding even? I got way sidetracked. Right now we run this. What should happen is print detected collision.
To answer your question, Dark, I am currently working on another fun project. This time, instead of 1400 network switches, this one's just a paltry 900. It's going to be a bunch of Cisco one, or as I call them, Crisco. And I'm going to work on automating the instantiation of all of them, basically using Jinja templates and such to make life much easier, because the individuals I work with believe in manually hand jamming everything, and I do not.
By making up these slurs, you are humanizing the machines you are supposedly dehumanizing. Fair point, Ninja. Okay. I couldn't help but notice that there is a bit of a problem. That problem being that I've generated 4 spheres and there are only 2 of them. What happened to the other 2?
I ate them.
You know, it sounded like Meg kind of gave that some thought for a moment.
I have to consider it.
Just the lack of response. Just like, maybe this happened.
Highly could, you don't know.
Stranger
I'm
things
sorry.
have happened.
Yeah, they made an entire show about it. Are you a spherologist? I'm not.
There you go.
Fun sticks, I suppose. I don't know. This is something. It's not much though.
Is it?
No, it isn't.
I think you're thinking too much.
Yeah, there's nothing. You're accusing me of thinking too much. Let's get a quick rewind on how long it takes to make each move.
Listen, gaslight gatekeep girl boss. What I'm gonna say.
My code isn't working. And now I'm gonna have to go through the garbage I just wrote down to find out why. It should append a sphere with the amount of dimensions being free. Now, is it actually? Is it actually? Oh, it's because we're only. Oh my goodness gracious me! Wait, no, this makes perfect sense. Yes. Oh, you beautiful, handsome, charming devil.
You mean desire?
Yeah. Stop. You're trying to distract me from chess, aren't you?
You're already distracted with coding. I don't think I need to distract you anymore.
Why you bring up desire then? Oh me.
Why not?
Ah. Make it. Do you plan to do YouTube full time in the future?
Asking the real questions.
Oh.
Damn. this
I
fucking
have
game.
bad news for you, mate. I have really bad news for you. I already am doing YouTube full time. It is not working out for me at all.
Meow.
Wait, if I'm adding them, why do they? Oh, because I didn't update them. How do I update them? Oh, I need to play create. Yes. No. Maybe. Create axes, and then we'll do. How can I do it the clever way? Instantaneously. Haven't got. You all got any ideas, Katsi Quaza? Oh, that's a
I'm burnt
great
out on
idea,
programming
actually.
today.
You know what? Yeah, we're gonna stick with the classic. You're right. You're so right. Sphere in spheres, and then we're just gonna do sphere dot dot. Naming convention is beautiful. Self play. Let's try this. That should update them. I didn't hear you announce in any of your videos. Maybe I missed it. I did announce it. Was it half a year ago? A year ago? Something like that.
Like 2 years ago.
It was after. Was it after How Math Becomes Difficult or before? Somewhere around that time.
Was one of those two for sure.
Well, I mean, thank you for your insight, Katsi. You're not wrong. How are the 288 sub-objects?
I still could be wrong if it was in that video specifically.
Oh, I need to splash my face with cold water. I'm confident it wasn't in that video, because when I was making How Math Becomes Difficult, I thought that video would perform like shit, because historically that's how my videos were performing at the time. So I definitely wouldn't have gone full time back then. It must have been after. I think How Math Becomes Difficult was the video that caused me to go full time, because I could actually pay my rent back then, just from ad revenue. Oh, what that time has been. And now I'm living the life. I am no longer living in a studio apartment, because now I have one extra room. Yeah, Quaza, take that. Huh?
Oh yeah.
I have 3 bedrooms.
Well, it's not a competition, right? Let's why would you even bring it up? It's whatever. Well, I have an oscilloscope, okay? So take that, huh?
I have a big whiteboard.
Fuck. Shit. We all know that big whiteboard beats oscilloscope in the game of life.
Obliterated.
It's common fact.
Like 3 meters.
That's rough. It's such an idiotic animation. This appears in your position. So what I need to do is actually, I can create. No, I can't create all the spheres at the same time. But what I can do is I can do right here.
Okay, they'll make it. I don't have a caliper though.
Damn.
So you got that over me.
I broke my caliper, but I got a new
You
one.
broke
Never
it
mind.
again?
Oh no, never mind. I did get a new
I
one.
was like, what? You broke a second one?
No. I'm still quite impressed that I managed to break a caliper. Did like this some pieces
How did you break a fucking caliper?
quickly. Quite quickly. I mean, I've had it for a long time, but yeah, it was quite an instantaneous motion. I was trying to fix up my piping in the bathroom. Yeah.
You were rapidly janking your caliper.
Really picking whiteboard. I know you're making me want to get a whiteboard. And my
I can't do a
finances.
chalkboard. I like chalkboards, but the feeling of
They're
them,
terrible.
it just is weird.
They're absolutely terrible. Chalkboards are a mistake. Chalkboards are a mistake of the past. It should have been corrected by now. Oh yeah.
Why should you do such a move?
Why not?
For what purpose?
Why not? Because I can. Because the square lit up green, which means I could move there.
Okay. Hmm.
So right here, we need to do spheres I dot move to, and then
What
x y z.
the fuck did you do?
Sphere A, coordinates array 0 get value. My goodness, this is hell. I have like an array of classes in which I have a bunch of arrays. Each one is a value tracker. This is hell. This is like
Nicely
coding
done.
in C, but without any of the good bits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try this. This should be better. Oh, I am going to strangle you in your sleep. It has to be dot dot. There we go. It's dot dot dot
Let's
move
do
to.
that.
Don't tell me
I
what to
love
do.
magic numbers.
Ah. The only thing magic in my apartment is the magic smoke coming out of my 3D printer whenever I turn it on. But something very nice happened today though.
Is there magic smoke
Yeah.
coming when that flipping turns you on?
Because I was texting with the support. I've already mentioned previously, but I don't think you would hear Quasar. Basically, I was messaging the support, which I probably should reply to them right now. The support of Bamboo Lab. And now that we basically troubleshot the issue and it turns out to be a broken mainboard, they just said they're gonna send me a new one, which I think is incredible.
Hey, that's pretty awesome, man.
Yes,
That's actually really cool.
It's actually really great.
Yeah.
So that means you're gonna have like 2 3D printers now.
Well, if the second one ever arrives,
Fingers crossed.
because DHL still haven't gotten back to me. This is the first time ever I played the influencer card, and I don't feel bad about it because they fucking suck for it.
Hey, sometimes you gotta slap the whole people around.
It's genuinely the first time in my life I've played the card. And I'm awaiting their response, really am.
Mm-hmm.
I am a multi-million subscriber, affluent YouTuber named Make It. Respond to me now.
No, but I did genuinely end the email with, I was working on the video, and now instead of uploading the video, I need to let my audience know that I can't finish it because DHL lost my package. Or actually not lost, send it back. That is what I sent in an email.
Oh, that's incredible.
I know. Which is, by the way, I would like to say, this is not... No, this is true. Consider how often I bring up the story. It's for that reason. I am pissed, and I don't have money, alright? I don't have a life. This is all I have, and I'm gonna use it to get what I deserve. I spent so much money on it. Specifically so that I would have a 3D printer, because I needed it. And they sent it to... No, it was genuinely
I'm getting some
infuriating.
real JG Wentworth vibes from this.
No, real what?
JG Wentworth. I don't know if you've heard of that name.
No.
So it's like a really old commercial. Actually, I could probably use this now. It's probably older than you are. But anyways,
Damn.
Assumptions. Ouch.
that's why I say probably.
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
don't
say
know.
it is.
Make it can be 85.
I'm
But
14
anyways,
as well.
so JG Wentworth was this guy that would come on TV. He would always have this catchphrase, "I want my money and I need it now." It's just that guy. And in this case, I want my printer and I need it now. I'll do
I mean,
It's a pretty old meme.
I mean, that
from,
is-
like 25 years ago.
I mean, that is genuine. I bought it. I bought it because I needed it quick. And so they nullified the main reason for my purchase. It was a pretty big deal for me. So paying for the shipping a second time, that's the minor part of it.
And that's also disrespectful that they make you pay for it twice.
Yeah, I mean it's part and zone, but genuinely, the reason why I made the purchase, it's very upsetting. Very, very upsetting. And I can't wait till I hear back from their manager. But no, the genuinely infuriating thing was that like 3 days in a row, right? On the first day, I called letting them know that they are returning my package when they shouldn't. On the second day, I let them know that they are returning my package when they shouldn't. And both times I was reassured that like, oh yeah, no sir, your package is gonna be returned to you. Okay, they're gonna attempt another delivery. And on the third day when I called, they were just like, oh yeah, package left the country, nothing we can do about it now. And that's it. That's...
Nice.
They told me they were gonna send it to me twice, and then they just told me it left the country and they can't do anything about it. What do you mean? How come? Oh yeah, you're trying to do same day shipping. You can't even do same day internal message. You can't even send an email on the same day. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Times there's no winning.
Don't expose them in your videos if they don't deliver your shit. What do you mean expose them?
Expose
What's-
the.
What do you mean expose them?
Get exposed. Crazy.
It's gonna be the next video. Make it going to a DHL facility, exposing them in real time.
Exposing detail, yeah. Expose their evil ways. I am talking about it openly because it happened. So. Yeah, hold on, I need to confirm for Bumble Up support. I need to text them. Is this? Yes, they were. So the unplug import. Really nice. I like Bumble Up. I've been introduced to Bumble Up by an engineer friend of mine, and yeah, I like it. Someone who introduced me to SolidWorks.
Right. True.
Now, why is the code not working? No, wait, it is. Is it? Well, we need to check. Okay, so we have the sphere so far, that's it. Now what we need to do is we need to do the physics, which means x, y, z. The third coordinate will be the height, which means that... Oh no, if... Oh, damn it! I did this wrong. Right here we need this, and then we need C, no wait, J, yes. For J, in range length. A headache is what it is. And then we need to set it to this, but only if J is not equal to 2. Because if J is equal to 2, then that means we're talking about height, and if we're talking about height, then we need to pick from a different range of numbers entirely. I wasn't sure before. N by rep. N by. What does N by stand for?
NB, you mean?
What's NB?
Non-binary.
Don't like do this. Oh, that's come on. Y'all are making this is ridiculous. You're making an obstacle course of a word for me. Honestly, this is an obstacle course of a follow-up. Jeez. Unbelievable.
I don't see what your issue is. It seems pretty simple to me.
Even. Alright, if it's a 2, then what we want is we want the range to be different. We want the range to be 8 and then minus 6 plus. No, wait, not minus 6. Minus 3. Wait, no, minus floor. Jeez. Who came up with the mathematics for this? Minus floor dot get value, because this will be the height of our floor, and then plus r dot spheres I dot r dot get value. There we go. Okay, now every single sphere should be above the floor.
Make it. Do you wanna keep playing? Cause this is like the most boring game of chess of all time. I'm actually falling asleep. If you don't wanna play, we don't have to play.
I'm fine with playing.
Bro, you're just making random moves. Like, I'm not enjoying this.
I'm not making random moves. Okay. We need physics. That's the next thing. Once again, we're gonna do this thing. I heard make it just smack whatever and someone was showing of making obstacles. Mickey, have anyone called you a nerd, IRL? Not really. Who would call me a nerd? Genuinely. Who? Like, no one... no one called me a nerd. No one called me on my phone, IRL, alright? Like, there isn't really an opportunity for people to call me a nerd.
The hermit life.
Well, my mannequin doesn't call me a nerd. Besides, I have that, you know, that Olympian athlete, just muscular structure, so that's Olympian athlete physique, so that's probably why. Make it, you're a nerd. No, people call me in like live streams all the time.
Nerd.
People call me a lot of things on streams. The worst insult I've ever received. Well, that would have to be when 2 years ago Ali called me unfunny. That was it. That stung pretty hard. Yeah, it happened on the
And that you're also not Batman.
And that I'm also not Batman. That was the second one. That was the second worst. She never said I'm not Ryan Gosling, but that would be 3 for 3. That would be devastating.
That's something that Catsy said, I think.
I don't think I know.
Yeah, you better defend yourself on that.
I don't believe I have said it. These are pointless accusations.
I remember it because Make It really raised his voice at you that one time.
this is
That one time.
This is ban-worthy behavior right there.
Exactly. I would never do such a thing.
Because half of your job is being funny, the other half is being good at explaining. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm so goddamn good at my job, not my fault.
Yeah. You're a job boss at good bad.
Job was at good bad, exactly. Yeah, there we go, why not? Jeez. I am one animation. What's most annoying about Manim animations is that render time isn't actually that long. It's the coding that's a I'm surprised you never lashed out mad at anyone in your streams, considering you have about 1,000 unfiltered streams right now. I do get joke angry, that happens, and I do sometimes get genuinely angry, but I get more genuinely angry at opinions that people have. For example, one time someone was glorifying philosophy, and they said that philosophy is like science without evidence. And then they said another thing, I don't remember what, but I remember it was a very dangerous, idiotic
That's some
political
good bait.
take. They were being honest because they genuinely... There we go. These are the two comments that they've said. If you can convince enough people you are right using logic and arguments, you don't need experimentation or evidence. And that really stung me hard.
Ouch.
Yeah, I really didn't
Telling
like...
you so hard that you have screenshots of this.
That is,
Yeah, exactly. You mean you don't do that sort of thing,
that is
Quasar?
horrid.
Oh, you mean Quasar, you don't do that sort of thing? You're weird.
This man gave you some real PTSD.
I have like a bunch of things just ready to go on my PC. I just know where they are. I just
Snap
know.
by ready.
Yeah. What's funny is I didn't bring up... I haven't brought up these screenshots like half a year or something. But I
Yeah, they're from
knew...
January.
I know... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I know where they are. Mickey, have you thought of creating your own site, like for funsies, example Newsies? I did create my own website, I have it, but I know what you mean. I did...
Make it cities.
Make cities. I did have a feature on my website. I used to have a feature where basically you'd have your own account, you could comment and all these things. Kind of just scrapped it when I scrapped the website because it would just be a fair bit of effort to bring it back. I was thinking personally insult you. Oh no. I don't really get upset with people insulting me. I don't know what you would even need to say for me. I mean, okay, there are certain things that people could say to get on my skin, but no one knows what they are because I specifically don't talk about them for that fucking reason.
It's a smart move.
Yes, I would say it's an obvious move, personally. And just no one ever stumbled upon them. So that's good.
And even if someone does, you just pretend as if it doesn't affect you.
Oh, yeah, but that's not where it ends. If someone does stumble upon it, I will make their life a living hell in this community. Listen, I don't get upset, but I have a thick skin, but very sensitive insides. I'm like an elephant. The terrible example.
I don't know if an elephant works for that.
Yeah, you're right, a hippopotamus. There we go, that's the one.
Maybe more of like a tortoise or something.
Like a coconut.
Did you know that Did you know that
You're a
tortoises, by the
coconut
way, did you know that when it comes to tortoises, it's like very, in retrospect, obvious fact, but it feels so wrong. Their shells are actually part of their body.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's retrospectively obvious, but it's wild to me. They don't wear shells. Shells are just like hardened skin.
Oh.
Yeah. They're not like a crab shell or something. On the hermit crab shell. They're not like that. They're genuinely part of their body. It's such a wild thing. So they, for example, they
How
have...
do they fucking evolve?
Well, I imagine they over time just harden their skin more and more. So, for example, if I remember correctly, they have nerve endings on their shells, which means they can feel the touch on their shell. If you pet a tortoise on their shell, you can... Shells are made by the ribs. Is that really it? That's even wilder. I don't know. Most people get mad in their streets when someone insults their passion or family, but you are different. You get mad because of philosophy. Yeah, because I found that sentiment genuinely offensive. I'm a science cultist. If you genuinely believe that truth is what people believe, that is ascientific.
Yeah, that's fucking
And very
horrible.
dangerous at the same time.
Yeah.
And they tell you magical creatures don't exist in the real world. I do have to say, when it goes to magical creatures, they're also tame, aren't they? Like, if you think about it, stuff like unicorns or pegasuses or whatever, or wyverns, dragons are the most magical ones, but that's about it. All the other ones are just... Yeah, you're welcome. All the other ones are just so tame. Wyvern, Pegasus, Griffins, all of these you could just make.
We can make them. What do you mean by that?
Well, there's nothing like about them that breaks laws of physics. Just if you bioengineer them, you could just make them.
I don't think they make wyverns. I think like they wouldn't fly, you know.
Or Pegasuses, Pegasi, what would
Or-
be the
or-
plural?
Or anything will fucking fly because they're too big and too heavy. You know? No?
I don't know. Dragons are cool and queer as fuck.
Oh boy, that's me. I've been outed.
Damn.
Also, aren't wyverns just less dragons? Like, if you de-dragonify a dragon, don't you just get a wyvern?
You
Less-
just remove their arms.
Less dragons.
But do wyverns breathe fire?
In some context, maybe.
I love the
I feel
discussions
like-
about
I feel like
how
mythological creature lore has been so watered down.
yeah. What I was about to say is
It's
that
whatever this
is that
point.
I love how I'm asking a fact about the theoretical creature. Do wyverns
Yeah,
breathe
just-
fire? Hold on, let me check out my wyvern specialists. The Wyvern Zoo. Ask them.
But, you know, let me just pluck a saying from the one friend who doesn't like pickles. As you like.
What? As you like.
Yeah, just as you like. Now, you want them to
What?
breathe fire? As you like.
Okay.
It doesn't make no sense. Why would you need wings when they have horse legs? You got me there. Yeah. Why would you? Why would you need wings if you have horse legs? I want that on a t-shirt. I want that on a t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, forget flying. I want horse leg implants now. It's like the oldest question. If you have a centaur, you know, make it imagine a centaur.
Yeah.
Now, where is his dick?
Ah, that old chestnut, the old question. I'll be right back, everyone. Give me a second. I need to go and check real quick.
Okay.
Another thing that's wild to me, it's a thing that we take for granted, but we really shouldn't, okay? And it shows how incredible science has gotten. When you go to the shops to buy paint, for example, all the colors of paint are the same price. Or like when you go and buy candy, different flavors are also the same price. Isn't that wild if you think about it?
Yeah, because I think some colors, like purple, used to be really hard to get back then.
Yeah, purple is for royalty.
Yep.
And now all the paint, like,
Yeah.
it just the mere fact that paints are the same price, different color. The flavors is even more insane. If you go to shops, and then strawberry candy costs the same thing as apple candy or whatever.
That's some good candy.
Inspiring or something. Katsi, YouTube is about to ban the stream because of you. What did Katsi say in my absence?
What did I say?
I didn't hear anything. I'm not a witness.
Yeah.
I plead the
Plead the
fifth.
fifth. Butterscotch candy. The choice of true alcoholics. White ones should be cheaper because they don't need paint.
Damn.
Pigment should be just called paint.
Paint.
Yeah, because you use it to paint the paint.
What?
Like if you want to paint the paint red, then use paint. I really like the words that mean what they mean. Like none of this NB bullshit business, alright? Stuff like Brussels sprouts. Stuff like Brussels sprouts or paintballs.
Do you have an issue with NBs?
I have the issue with the word, yes. It's like no obstacle course. When you hear the word paintball, what do you think of? A paintball, which is exactly what it is.
Is it when I paint my balls?
No, that's Easter. That's a different thing.
That's just a Katsu thing.
No, but genuine. Those are the words, you know. That I can get behind. Now, what else is there?
Words.
In science, we got to figure out. Scientists are really often so uncreative. They just name things what they are.
Okay, why is it spin named that then?
No, don't get like I can either give you a funny answer or an accurate answer. Don't make me choose.
You're the funny guy.
I can't do both at the same time. In this case, no.
Flip it the nickel.
Nickel, see? You hear nickel, you don't need an explanation. All you need is a credit card. And a link down below to Theodore Nichols, Thick Nichols Mint, where you yourself can get yourself a silver nickel or a gold nickel.
The fucking
Silver
mint
ones are
picture
sold out.
lives
Wait,
in my head.
what did you say, Kwanzaa?
Silver ones are sold out.
I mean, okay, that makes sense. Half of them were sold out before it even started.
Gold ones are not sold out, but you need a humble 13,000.
Yeah, the gold ones are wild. But to be fair, the markup isn't that big. It was like what, percent, 2, 3?
Maybe we'll get a uranium nickel next.
To quote Katsi, Theodore Nichols is a humble man. Oh wait, no, it was generous. It was generous, yeah.
He's a generous man. This is the most boring game of all time, man. We're just trading pieces and nothing happens, man. This fucking sucks ass.
Honestly, green artificial food should be free because everything after a month is green. That is a law of nature. That really is.
You're not wrong here.
Actually, it's curious. Over time, things really do turn green. That is a genuine thing. I guess green line is just this lucky spot. Enough energy to be valuable, not enough to be harmful. Oh, jeez, guys. I'm one animation away and I'm struggling so much. I don't think the video is gonna be done today. Thank goodness I predicted that I would overestimate my abilities and instead of And instead of calling it a 5 more minute stream, I called it 6 more minute stream. Because I knew I wouldn't be able to finish the video. And then tomorrow we're gonna do a 5 minute stream and then it's gonna be done. It's gonna be finished, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be festive, phenomenal, beautiful, amazing, incredible.
Fascinating.
Because we don't know these things, we are in particular. This is what you. Not gonna lie, once Make It reaches 1000 days, they should delete the channel to reach the pinnacle of not caring. Quasar, what is your suggestion for what I should do for 1000 stream?
I don't know, man. I'm just a server guy. I'm just the janitor.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm
and
hired to make decisions.
yeah, and I'm doing the picture of Barack Obama, you know, shaking hands with a janitor thing. We're doing that thing. Is that even a real picture, or did I just make it up? I feel like it was a picture, wasn't it? Am I?
Honestly, I'm actually not sure.
Obama shaking.
Feel free to consult the Gork again.
And Gork, is that true?
God, is that true? Brilliant.
And if it's not, just gaslight enough until it is.
Yep, that's how it works.
There are so many AI generated images. Oh no. Almost all of them
I mean,
are AI.
you have 76 days to figure it out, so plenty of time to see what you want to do.
So
yeah.
I don't know, because I don't know what to do.
Gotta be something memorable. It's 1000 after all.
I know, that's the problem. I haven't got a single idea for anything memorable. On 900 I did a cooking stream. That was something. That was great. I had fun. Almost.
What? I thought you love cooking.
It's expensive. Like the food was great.
Day 1000, get pierogies with Katsy.
Hell yeah. That's
Oh,
He approves.
an idea.
The what?
You got to get pierogies with Katsy.
Yeah. Exactly.
I hate regional cuisine that isn't good.
Well, it's not bad though. Like
It's not great either. Whenever I get any, I fry them up instead of boiling them.
sir, you eat fucking protein powder.
What do you what?
You have no fucking argument to be made.
What do you mean I eat protein powder?
You eat fucking processed like fucking frozen veggies and shit. Like you have no taste buds.
I eat vegetables. They're good.
I just had this depiction of Make It, you know, with his Make It mask on, and he's got this giant jar of protein powder, and he's just shoveling his hands in it, throwing it frantically at his face,
That's what
like
I
a-
imagine, yeah.
like a withdrawal cocaine addict.
I would say, I wouldn't think of myself as someone who would eat protein powder. I feel like I am quite far away from that on the spectrum.
That is psychopath behavior, just shoveling raw protein powder and just eating it.
That's beyond psychopath. That's just off the rocks. In fairness, this is as far as I can go.
I'm going to fucking fall asleep from this game, man.
I guess Make It for the day 1000. Do you want to involve other people, or do you want
I
to
mean, I imagine.
make it something more like the cooking stream?
No clue. Absolutely no clue. I imagine
Oh,
involving other people is always better. Makes them more fun for me. So far, my best idea is to play Doom Dark Times, and for each death donate $1 to charity.
I think the problem with that is you've already done it, so it wouldn't make the day 1000 stand out.
Actually, the problem with that isn't that I've already done it. The main problem with that is that would be expensive. Also, not that exciting for the 1000.
Yeah, I think you need someone with a bit more pizzazz.
Spin a wheel to decide what to do on day 1000. That is an absolutely useless suggestion because we don't have anything to put on the wheel. My problem isn't. Oh. My problem.
I can't be fucking bothered. Like, I would literally like rather look at fucking memes than do this fucking game. Like, it's so fucking boring. It's unbelievable.
My problem isn't that I have too many things to pick from. I have nothing. Have a date stream live with your mannequin to announce your relationship officially.
That's a beautiful idea.
Mods ban happy right now. Day 1000 just gamble.
There are no mods. Only
Just do the
suffering.
gamble.
Yeah, just gamble all your money away.
There's one thing we could do.
Uh-huh.
That's an idea. By day 1000,
Yeah.
my new mask will hopefully be at least semi-ready. So what I could do is I could just put on my mask, the better one. It would be way more comfortable. And I could work on something practical. Like, for example, I could build a weapon knife. Ah, see, I got your attention now.
Or you could instead do an IRL date with me.
Smooth.
At least Cats
I'm
is
sure
direct.
chat would like this idea a lot more, you know?
I respect directness.
You might as well involve positron and a sofa.
I mean, that would be really funny, you know? And you're the funny guy. You have to always do the funniest thing possible.
What kind of
Yeah,
argument
make
is
it's
that?
just got this button on it. It's just do the funny. You just smack.
What of the argument, by the way? It would be funny, you should do it. Day 1000, put up code and everyone edit it. I really want to do it with the 5D, or not 5D, with the XD checkers.
XD checkers.
Yeah, I really want to do it with basically just having a community. I've been wanting to make an open source project for a while now. I'm exhausted. I think I'm gonna call it for now because I cannot. This is draining me.
5 more minutes.
I've achieved basically nothing code-wise. What have I done?
More coffee.
I will. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend 30 minutes just disassociating, looking at the ceiling till my headache passes. Then I'm gonna chug a cup of spiked coffee. And then I'm just gonna spend the entire rest of the day working on the video. Tomorrow I should be able to
Some
finish it.
paracetamol.
Once again, I've said it before. I'm not made of money. Who has the money to just buy medicines when they don't need them? I don't have any paracetamol lying
It's pretty
around.
cheap, relatively speaking.
Relatively. Quasar!
Also, you say you don't need them, but you get a headache every day, and you complain every day. You know?
Think of it this way. Think of it like an investment. If you nullify your headaches, that's more time you could spend working.
Yeah.
Genuinely, it wouldn't really make more time. I mean, I'm gonna still work on the video today. Also, Quasar! Like, I buy grapes once a month. Okay? Because grapes are one of my favorite fruit. And so I want to buy them as often as possible, which in my case equals to about once a month. And you think I can buy pills? No. The only times I have pills is when I either plan on selling them or I didn't buy them. Those are the only two scenarios.
You sell pills? Are you a dealer?
Yeah, weather's been crazy, wasn't it? Just, it's cold and such. Yeah, that's life. I still have the open jug of sulfuric acid on my floor, by the way. I keep moving it around, Because it's just very awkward. When I put it in my kitchen, I can't open half the cabinets because I just have this massive thing in the way. And it's just, I don't know what to put it. I don't have any space for it. None of the cabinets
But yeah.
are big enough or like sturdy enough to hold up the weight.
Make this. You don't understand. We are friends with benefits. Clearly, we're just friends with benefits. Don't worry about it.
Sounds like Minecraft no productive done. No, but I already did Minecraft for one of the special. I don't know which one. That's Quasar.
I think the only way to make the Minecraft work is it have to be some kind of tournament,
Drunk.
some arena type thing.
Drunk Minecraft.
There you go, something like it, something to give it some more
Minecraft.
flair.
Tournament.
I do have to say, doing like a
Well-
tournament for day 1000, that's another idea. So far
We
we
have
got.
this fuck ass arena on the server, you know.
No. What I mean, no. What I mean is like a general tournament, like over multiple games and such.
Yeah, just ban Yiddy though, because he's probably gonna cheat. Sorry.
Yeah, true. He's definitely not cheat.
No. What I mean is that like over multiple games, as in first round Minecraft, second one would be 5 chess, third one would be X, and so on and so forth.
Oh.
And then the
like
final
that.
round, where there's only 2 people remaining, that would be rock paper scissors.
Mating.
But
So I
not the
think
same
the
way.
only problem you have with that is accessibility.
The main problem with that would be gathering people for it,
Also true.
because
Well,
in order
just. Here you go.
to have
I mean, you could let anybody join the Minecraft server,
Yeah.
regardless like if they have a Patreon or not for day 1000.
that's
Just let
gonna
things go
end
ham.
well. I mean, you're hosting. Is that
Whatever.
if that's what you want to do, hey.
Hey, I'm just the server guy. I don't moderate. That's a whole different story.
Group effort to hack Quasar. Finding it a zero tech token. Making some action right now. Play something that has so many lights and can give a stroke to a child working in the coal mines of 1872 on the 3rd of February. I don't like the only game like that I have is Doom Eternal. I don't even know if I have it installed.
Well, we also have XD checkers to be
The
made.
checkers, yeah, to be made. They don't exist yet. Do I have Doom Eternal?
Well,
no, when I
you
looked
could
up
make them.
when I looked up Dio, I got Docker desktop. Yeah.
Oh, you could do a XD checker tournament once we make them. Hopefully, until then.
I mean, maybe, but we need to make
That's
them.
the tournament. Who can spin up a Docker container faster?
I would watch that. Would pay good money.
Admittedly, like you have to disqualify all the people that know Docker just from the rip. 'Cause that would just not make it fun.
I mean,
It has to be a bunch of new
but-
people.
But I mean,
on the
Quasar,
server.
I already did like a 20-something hour stream, and I feel like repeating would be doing a 20-something hour stream again.
But see, this time you don't really have to do anything. You just commentate. You have people sharing the screens. You go from one to the other. See people figure out. Oh God, what's this Docker? What's a GPG key?
No, but seriously, like a hyper chess tournament, that would be great. Where first round is normal chess, then it's 5D chess, then it's FPS chess, then it's checkers. That would be something. I would play. Yeah.
You know, that's a fun idea. But then you just win every category and you win the prize.
Or a prize. I don't know if there's gonna be a prize. In this
Are you
economy,
gonna be the prize?
am I gonna be the prize?
Whoever wins has to donate $50 to charity.
No, actually, we can do that. Where the basic idea is that everyone donates. It's just that whoever wins gets the donation in their name. That'll be something.
That actually works too.
20-hour stream will kill you, make it. Don't do it. It wouldn't be the first.
I don't think he understands what can kill my kid.
I would like to remind you, Cassie, that Happy was the person who stuck around the longest for the 20-hour stream. Happy was there. Happy was there when it was written. Do a stream that if you talk, you donate to charity.
What am I doing, man?
I need a break. That's it. I'm ending the stream. This was a lot for me. It's exhausting is what it is. I'll try to think of something again. We need to do more brainstorming sessions. And for now, I suppose that'll be it. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching, and have a great day.
Meow.
What a wild.